extraterrestrial life. And also on Area 51 on this base, which is underground. It's extensive underground system and levels, about 14 levels. They not only deal with extraterrestrials, but in order to hide what they are doing and hide the fact that we have a very advanced technology, that there are a lot of these craft, flying saucers, that they are actually engineering and putting out. We have that much of an advanced technology. It is not coming, all of it, from aliens. But it settles, or it suits them just fine for us to think that it's all alien technology. We have the technology, and we've had it for a long time. And it's far more advanced than you realize. The grays that I saw there on the base were under human control. The reason that they were under human control is because they were manufactured. They were called cybers, P-S-I-B-E-R-S. That's what they were referred to as cybers. And the cybers were manufactured with the help of genetic material from dolphins. They have the ability to communicate at a psychic level with other subjects because dolphins are renowned and known for having this ability due to scalar waves. That is what these cybers have. They are now, since being manufactured, they are cloned out. They're under control of human beings. They're not always perfect in what they do or how they perform. They are able to be in these spacecraft. I believe that it has been the experience of a number of abductees or a number of people that have come in contact with grays, that these are the grays that they're coming in contact with. And I saw them there. Something else that I've seen in the underground bases are a lot of experimentation using different animals, using different alien life form, and using human beings trying to manufacture something that is pretty mutated. And a lot of what I saw there did not live very long because they were failure experiments. And when, due to them not living very long, they were experimented on. There were live vivisections being done. And there was no medication being used for pain. So one of the things that I did there, since I was trained to have the psychic capabilities, and I'm not the only one that was used in this way, there were a lot of others used in this way, was to be there present while they were cutting up one of their mutations, a living creature, and trying to psychically prevent this creature or these creatures from feeling pain. So I was present during many of these vivisections, and the whole thing is pretty horrific. But this was something else, then again, that goes on. It goes on there all the time. And I wasn't there to do that as, oh, well, I'm irreplaceable. I was there because it was enhancing my training. So it's like killing two birds with one stone. Something else that I would like to bring out is there were rituals going on at these bases. There were rituals that involved alien beings and human beings and it was going on there all the time. I haven't really ever talked with any other survivors of this. I haven't heard anyone else talk about it. These are what I remember. This is an alien, this is an example of one that I saw there on the base. This was not a manufactured creature. This was an extraterrestrial on the base. These in particular were not very nice. And they were usually accompanied by military. But these were something that I saw there. They didn't seem to like to be here either. Okay, now what I'm getting into, I would like to talk about our little exchange program with Russia. When I was 5, some of the training that I had took place over in Russia. And we have a partnership with the Soviet Union, or with Russia now, that has been around a long time. The whole time that we had this supposed Cold War with Russia, we were learning from them or partners with them. They were very advanced in their psychic training, psychic experimentation. There were some places here that were associated with that. And one of those places that I was also involved with was over at UCLA. It was a parapsychology program that was run by Thelma Moss and Jolly West. And, the MK Ultra labs are still over at UCLA. Their parapsychology program supposedly was shut down. I did run into someone in the early 90s who was telling me about some other things about it, and that Barry Taft was running it at that point. But I have a lot of memories about UCLA parapsychology unit there being involved with the psychic experimentation that was going on in Russia. This particular picture deals with what I saw there. This was a uniformed KGB officer that was taking something or standing there while one scientist was talking to another. And from my memories, this was taking place in Leningrad. This was a picture that I did. I had a really violent, terrible memory about being drowned in ice water, purposely there. What was happening was that they were using ice water, and the water was very important in this, to cause near-death experiences. And that I know of, this happened to me 3 times before I could complete the experiment or the assignment that was given to me. And the assignment for me was to go out of my body and in my astral body go to another room, a specified room, and go in there and pick up a pencil sitting on the table and make a mark on the piece of paper. There was a KGB officer present, sitting there at the table. It was being recorded on a camera, and it took me 3 tries to get this right. And it was very interesting because at one point I was in therapy with a therapist who was internationally